Hi, welcome to Daytime with Susan Hunter here on Local 2. Today we're talking to Sarah Birkenhauer. She is a prof and chef at the Sault College Culinary Department. Welcome to the show.
Thanks for having me.
You have an exciting upcoming event, the Show of Class Culinary Competition. When does it take place?
It starts on April 19th. The students are going to come in on the 18th and we do an orientation, and then they have the competition on the Tuesday.
Wonderful. So is this Sault College students or high school students? Who's involved in the competition?
They're high school students, all from within the community or outside surrounding areas. In total we have 10 teams, and they just come in and showcase their skills.
Wonderful. Do you have a set menu that they have to cook? Or how does the competition actually take place?
Well, it's not necessarily a set menu, but it's set ingredients. So it's up to their interpretation of how they want to put the dish together. This year it should be interesting because they have a choice of 2 starches and a protein, and they have to do their own dessert.
And what are those, the starches and the protein?
Well,
Can you reveal that?
Yeah, I suppose I could leak that one today. We can do a fresh egg pasta or risotto, and they'll have pork tenderloin this year.
So did they prepare their own pasta?
They do.
So
right from scratch.
Wow, that is tremendous.
Yeah.
So this event, has it happened in the past?
It has. This is our 4th year doing it, and each year it seems to gain a little bit of momentum. So
wonderful.
We're pretty excited this year.
That's great. And 10 local teams.
10 local and outside surrounding. I think they go as far as Elliott Lake.
Wonderful. Since it is a competition, Sarah, what about the judging?
The judging, we have 3 local chefs that are going to be coming in to help us out with that. And for front of the house, we usually call upon second-year hospitality students to help judge the table settings. They're looking anything from appearance to taste to originality, and it's a really fun time for the kids. They get to get some feedback on what they've been working so hard for.
Good. And the students and the coaches, they come to the school as well?
Yep, they do. They come in on the Monday, and we actually take them through a brief orientation of the rules and the outlay of the labs, and show them where they're going to be setting up their plate presentations. And then on Tuesday, they come in bright and early. We give them a muffin or a bagel, and then they get right at it.
Wow. When you think about competitions like this, how does this help students find out about what's available at Sault College?
Well, I think it helps to lessen the sense of, I don't know, the panic of the unknown. And so by getting to come in and see what the labs are set up like and meet the faculty, it kind of opens the door a little bit for them to come in and see how it's set up and run.
Wonderful. Do they all work in a professional kitchen then?
No, not necessarily. A lot of them actually, I don't think have actually ever been in the industry, so.
Okay.
It's just from their home economics or their cooking classes that they take in high school. So.
Right, and so when they come to campus, they can actually be in those professional kitchens that
we
have.
Right.
And they all get their own stations to work at?
Yep, we have a total of 8 in one lab, and then we have 2 set up in another lab. So
great.
It's quite interesting.
So teamwork is one aspect that I think is judged in this competition. Why is teamwork so important in a kitchen?
Well, I mean, you have to be able to communicate and work as a team. I mean, otherwise the food isn't going to go out on time, and it's not going to please the customer as much. So they do a nice job.
That's wonderful. So this is April 19th.
Correct.
And for students to get involved at the high school level, how would they get involved?
You know, I think that they were able to just enroll within their culinary class that they have, and from that point, I don't know if it's based on trial and error, if they can do a cook-off of sorts. I know some schools do that, and then other times it's just based on whether or not they want to participate. And
wonderful.
So far the turnout's been great.
That's so good.
I know one school, we actually have 4 teams from one school competing, so it's pretty popular.
4 out of the 10.
Yeah.
So do you see that the students grow from year to year if they do return to the competition? Have you seen that over the 4 years?
Oh, absolutely. There's a learning curve involved with all of this. So you can see we do have some participating students that came from the year previous, and what we've done is we've had a new rule implemented that they can't be on the same team. So I think that's why we have so many teams coming from the same school.
So they can mix things up.
Yeah, to bring in new participants so that way they can get a taste of Sault College and what we have to offer.
That's so good. And they work together and they present. Are you impressed when you see, even at the high school level, what students can come up with?
Absolutely. Each year it gets a little better, so it's going to be interesting to see what they bring this year.
It's fascinating to see that raw potential and then how it's channeled into these dishes and how they present them.
Oh, absolutely. And we even get the overflow for the following years. We had 2 students that participated last year that came and joined us this year at Sault College.
So good.
Yeah.
So it is paying off
It
to
is
get the word
paying
out
off.
there.
Yeah.
Now, you were from Michigan originally.
Correct.
You came to Sault College as an international student in a way. You came from Michigan, and we accept American students. How has that experience been? Are you enjoying teaching at the college?
Oh, I love it. I love it. It's a completely different atmosphere. It's almost like a second family. You know, Sault College just breeds a sense of community, and
so great.
Yeah, it's fun.
Well, we so appreciate all that you're doing, because you really make a difference to our faculty and to our college, and I'm sure to this competition.
Thank you.
Wanted to give a shout out to Janice McKay as well, because she's putting a lot of work in to prepare for this.
She does a lot for this competition. So.
And the different students get awarded. Like, how do they win awards in this competition?
Well, it's not necessarily that they're competing against one another. They're competing against themselves. So it's all based on their scoring, and the way that it's set up, we have a platinum, a gold, and a silver award, and we can have, all teams could win platinum. It's just based on their own
individual performance. Yeah. Are members of the public invited to attend?
Oh, absolutely. We welcome the public to come in. They can come and see the different platings, and then join us for the awards ceremony afterwards.
And that's around 1:30?
It's around 1:30.
Okay, on April 19th.
Correct.
Well, thanks for coming on the show to tell us a bit more about it.
Thanks for having me.
Sounds like a great competition.
It is.
We've been talking to Sarah Birkenhauer today. She is a chef and prof at Sault College in the culinary department. She is also a co-organizer of the Touch of Class culinary competition that's coming up this April 19th. So be sure to drop by the college and see what our local high school students can do. Thanks for joining us here on Daytime with Susan Hunter on Local 2. Have a great day.